Hello everyone, for today's video we're going over the MUT deep dive for Madden 24. It came out a couple days ago, so I know I'm a couple days late. But I want to go over it because along with Franchise, when the game comes out in August 14th, and I do have the deluxe edition, so I will be getting the earlier release dates, I wanted to do a little bit of MUT content since I've been doing Diamond Dynasty, and that has been very successful on the channel for the past couple months. So I wanted to branch out, do some stuff like that. So we're going to go over what they plan on adding to Madden Ultimate Team this year, and hopefully it's not super pay to win because it's going to be tricky. Because with MLB The Show, I can get a 99 overall team very easily. Obviously, a Madden is a little bit different. I haven't played MUT since MLB came out, so my team this year hasn't been good, but I really haven't played it much this year compared to previous years. But usually, like, playing online is something I enjoy. All right, let's get right into it. So, obviously, welcome back to Gridiron Notes. All this stuff, they're going to be streaming on Twitch on August 14th at 6 because the game comes out, I believe, at 8 p.m. on the 14th, something like that. Live event programming, as more programs than ever last year, which you saw with stuff like AKAs and stuff like that, but it did feel like there was just more content in general. It wasn't just this copy paste, Legends, Most Feared, Ultimate Freeze, Ultimate Legends, in obviously the playoffs and stuff like that. But new programs, Mold Breakers, Mission MUT, Game Changers, keep it interesting all year long. So 7 full seasons. This year it was, I can check real quick, I believe it was season 5. There were, or something like that. But 7 to keep us interested, which would be nice. You need a lot of content. It's a year-round game. If you don't want to lose your player base to other games, you really have to keep up content, which is something MLB The Show kind of struggles with in general. They don't really have a good content schedule. Like, it's just a couple times a week, or usually it's just unload a ton of content day one and then just go in the dark for a week and then do it again. Like, they just drop all of Team Affinity and then don't really drop much else. And then drop Extreme. Nothing else has come until today with the Player of the Month, which has been announced as Bellinger, by the way. Live Event Hub over the course of the year. A lot of new players, programs, and challenges. New players that could be difficult. So this is going to pretty much be the mission screen, or very similar to the mission screen. It's just going to be a little more streamlined. I could show you real quick. We could just hop over in game. So if we go over to missions, this is what this is. Like we go mission MUTs. It's going to be a lot cleaner looking. You can see the difference here. It's just, these are the goals. So I can tell you, he wants to complete the 99 overall Barry Sanders, Tony Gonzalez, Randy Moss, Lawrence Taylor, all that stuff. Or, I believe these are all just set missions. Here are the actual challenges. So, like 100 stars in the challenges, which I believe are the same as like solo missions or moments in the show. So, like, these are challenges, but if we fade back over, you can see it has the objectives, the challenges, sets, store, and catalog all in one. We could talk about catalog in a tiny bit. New tutorial, useless. I've never found the tutorial, even when I was new. It really doesn't matter. Item catalog. Basically, it's like the collection binder in the show. I guess I shouldn't use that because that implies we get something for collecting every card. This is like the item binder. Basically, it tells you every card in the game, which you can do in the show. I would show you, but let's see how long it takes to swap over while I talk. So you can see like every card you own, every card you don't. The show is taking forever to load, so it's going to be tough to show you like an example in a different game. So crossplay is coming to the game. MLB has had that for the past couple years. I'm not really a fan of crossplay, I'll be honest. At least in the show, I think they did a poor job with it, with outfielders glitching, the experience just being laggy when I used to do it, and then I kind of disabled it. So I kind of just stopped. I don't have crossplay enabled. I'll see how it is at Madden. Like if I match up with a PlayStation player, see how glitchy it is, see how laggy it is, because it can get bad in the show. I can't imagine it's going to be much better with EA. Although they have a lot more money, so they better do better. And I will show you now. It has loaded. So what they're aiming for, we can go over here. My inventory, my MLB players. It will tell you, see, like this is every player in the game. We can go over to flashbacks. So I have Mike Mussina. I do not have Enrique Bradfield Jr. You can see it just shows you every single card, and this is just for the Orioles. They have them all neatly sorted. It didn't really show like the neat sort by team and all that. It has the normal search. That's another thing with I hope the loading times are just much faster because they are really bad even on next gen. Economy changes. Basically, you cannot trade coins or sell coins in between console generations. So the markets are different now. I believe, are they still different for each console? Like I believe every console is just different. But we'll figure that out. 887 overall, one of the champions. So hero level 84 champions are 87. I believe the these cards, cores, are max 87 or 88 usually. Highest I've seen is 86, which is good. We want like the core gold or the core elites to be usable, and we want these cards to actually be usable too. That's the goal. So I love Aiden Hutchinson being an 87. All right, Compass has been revamped. Last year, it was a grind of solo battles. I mean, realistically, that's what it was. Instead, it's now weekly instead of bi-weekly. It's going to be on every Friday, and there will be daily, weekly, and season-long objectives. So I believe the season-longs won't refresh, so that's cool. I'll show you like Compass for this year. Daily and seasonal can be all 3 modes. Well, each mode will receive their own weekly objective. And to raise the stakes, most weekly will require users to win. Okay, so it's not just games played. So like, it's not some challenges where you get 200 something rushing yards in a game. You have to win that game too. Compass is not up, so I can't show you. Basically, it was bi-weekly. It was a grind of solo battles. It was not fun. It was very boring. Also, now this is something that really interests me. The first 1,000 users get the player. You get a champion level ability bucket, so a better discounted ability, and is auctionable. Everybody else will have a non-auctionable BND card, and wow, I mean, that is really cool. I love that from EA. Try to incentivize. I want MUT Champs rewards to come back because they need to be back. It's really bad that they were removed. MUT Champs structure, no token for entry, which who cares? It was like you complete a challenge, and that was it. Like, this is like grow up, EA. You know exactly what we want with MUT Champs, so do it. It's the same weekly. It's not week in league anymore. It's a full week thing, of course. Earn rewards. I hope this means like actual. If you place top 100, you get stuff, because it was annoying. It was a chore. The only purpose to completing MUT Champs last year, or in 22 or 23, was you'd get progress in the Compass, and that was it. And it was not good. Like, if I'm placing top 50 in weekend league, I have to be rewarded for that. And it's not just for points. And I feel like EA has to realize that, and hopefully rewards means something. Champion sets are more accessible. So it's any non-BND players of a given overall rather than the heroes. I wonder what effect that's going to have on the market, whether that will just increase the prices of everything or decrease the prices. We'll find out basically when EA reverts if the prices dip, because they will not like that. So like for the headliner the example, it's going to be any 8485 instead of the headliner 8485s, which I like a lot. MCS, if you are in MCS, this applies to you. I'm not, so I'm not really going to go over this. That is basically the Gridiron notes for MUT. This is a different video. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I hope you enjoyed it. Take care.